She's that girl. I love her. And this is a potent, like, you need one. We're gonna get a little geeky today. Whether you create long form videos or short form videos, I'm going to be breaking this down for you in a way that will particularly suit your needs as a busy mom content creator. Buenos dias. Welcome back to the Beast Den. Grab your favorite drink, get cozy, grab a note-taking device or pen and paper. We're gonna get a little geeky today. I think you're gonna like it. This video is specifically for those of you that do identify as busy moms. If you're a busy mom content creator, then this is the video for you. If you're looking for gear that is sturdy, that can handle being thrown in the back seat, that can handle the kicks, that can handle the pushes, that can handle having to be on the go because of your busy lifestyle, I've got your back. Specifically, the way that I've broken down today's video, I'm going to be talking about lives, what exactly it is that I use to create my YouTube, Facebook lives, the gear that I use for my vlogs, my sit-down videos like these, as well as my short form videos like YouTube Shorts or IG Reels. My name is Sloan the Beast. I'm a chaos coach for women that are in the thick of navigating motherhood and entrepreneurship. I help you create work-life balance without putting yourself on the back burner. I know what that feels like. I'm a mom of 4, multi-business owner, and I get it. So this is the place for you. I would love for you to subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you don't miss when I post my 2 videos per week. Without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into the gear that I use to record all of my content. I am still experimenting with YouTube Lives, but I am really enjoying the app Ecamm. Ecamm does have, I believe it's a 7 or 14-day trial, after which you do have to pay a subscription fee, but here's exactly why I like it. 1, I can stream across multiple platforms. So I can stream on YouTube, I can also stream on Facebook or Instagram, and Instagram if you'd like. There's other platforms that you could stream on simultaneously as well. I really love the fact also that I can schedule out my posts or my YouTube lives before they happen. So I can create my custom thumbnails, I can create my descriptions, and all of those are going to be available beforehand as well as immediately uploaded after my live happens. So I don't have to worry about, after my YouTube live has posted on my page, having to go back, update the description, update the thumbnail. I don't have to do any of that. I can run polls directly through there. I can add special effects if I want to do that. So you can get really, really fancy with Ecamm. I think it's a great tool to use if you too are experimenting or already have a system for lives and want to start streaming across multiple platforms and maintain that brand consistency, as well as optimize on your time. So you don't have to, like I said, go back and update and everything. It's already done for you at the moment that you are scheduling out that post or after you've already done it. I love this little buster here. You've seen it all over TikTok. What I love about this is I am really enjoying small purses, okay? To be specific, I have the Coach 28 tiny purse, and this thing fits in there. Now, how exactly do you use it, Sloan? Look at this. Pull it out. There's this at the bottom. Ta-da! It actually goes pretty high, but I really love it for its compactness. This is great for you if you're on the go parent that just doesn't have the time to use bulky tripods, or if the tripods that you've used in the past are kind of flimsy. I really like this tripod because so far I've traveled to multiple different states with it and I haven't had any issues. I believe that it's pretty affordable still, about $25. My daughter actually just got one in purple that's like $35. So if you want it to be on brand, it may be a little bit more, but for like under $30, it's really not bad and great for on the go. There's also a remote here. I haven't used it, but you can connect it to your Bluetooth, and then that way you can record or take photos directly using this clicker. So I thought that that was a really great feature. If you follow me on Instagram or, oh, there's my rings, hold on. Mini mic, you've seen them everywhere. I believe they're under $20. I think this one cost me like 11. Very, very affordable, necessary. The audio in your content is so important. I actually had a whole video talking about how to use audio as a form of elevating your storytelling. I'll link that up in the cards as well as down below in my content series. But I love Mini Mic. I think Mini Mic is great. I think he's a must-have for you. I also enjoy how it comes in a pouch. There is actually two that it brings. So you actually get two mics as well as this connector for your phone. So I definitely think that if you don't have one already, you need one. You need a mic, you need a tripod. If you're recording on the go, that is pretty much it except for a portable light. So I'm actually using my portable light right now for this video, and I'll talk about that in a little bit. This portable light is my favorite. I've used cheaper ones in the past. I believe this one's about $35, $40. I've used cheaper ones in the past, and I hate them. This is the most reliable, best lighting, portable lighting that will fit in any bag that I have found. As an alternative, natural lighting is always going to be your go-to, but portable light, it's this buster here. And then of course, your recording device is going to be your phone. I record all of my shorts on my phone. I've also been enjoying using my Kodak camera. I know I've talked to you guys about this before. This is my little friend. It uses 2 AA batteries. I love it because it just gives me that vintage kind of look. All you need is an SD card, AA batteries. I grab that SD card, I put it into my adapter, plug my adapter into my phone, and I can edit everything on CapCut, which is the editing software that I use to record, or excuse me, to edit all of my short form content. This only cost me $45. Again, links for everything are down below, as well as in my wants and needs page. If you love Pinterest, I highly recommend that you check out my wants and needs page on my website, SalonTheBeast.com. It is very aesthetic, very highly curated, and you're sure to find exactly what you're looking for, from recipes to home decor to lifestyle content, skincare, all of the things you're going to find on my wants and needs page. Highly curated, very Pinterest style spot where you can find exactly where it is. I use everything. What you will commonly see me use for my vlogs is going to be my Nikon Z30. Now the Nikon Z30, I did buy it with a creator kit, so it did come with the Rode mic, which is what I'm using for my audio right now, and that just easily connects to my Nikon. And it came with this 50mm. Unfortunately, my kids broke it. Don't know if you could see it there. My kids broke it, so it's stuck on Zoom. So I don't really use this 50mm. What I typically record on, because that 50mm is broken, is a 13mm 1.4 by Viltrox. It is just a wider lens that allows me to get more of my scene, and then I can just crop it as I see fit in post-production. I will also say that this is a very bulky setup. It's a bulky setup and it's not ideal for on the go. I enjoy it for my content, for my vlogs. I think they're great. I am looking at getting a different lens, but for now, this is the only lens that I really have that works, other than my 50mm super zoom. When I'm out and about and I need to vlog, I'm vlogging with my iPhone Pro Max. Great quality. I just record in horizontal. I airdrop it to myself on my computer and I'm good to go. So if I'm on the go, I'm using my iPhone 15. Again, use what you have. Can I go out and get a better camera for, on the go vlogging? Yeah, I've had the Canon G7X Mark II twice. I love it. But right now I just want to use the gear that I have. I don't see the point of going out and getting a new camera unless I absolutely need it. Just wanted to be honest with you, because I think that a lot of creators talk about their extensive gear list, and I want to be real with you. Like, yeah, I have mad gear, but like, broken, rarely used. Like, I think I've maybe used it. I think I used it this past week for the hurricane, not even for actually creating content. I used it for the hurricane. So this is the Lume Cube panel MIDI. The reason why I don't use this, and this is a potent light, guys. I actually bought it while we were still full-time in the RV because the RV was very dark. The problem that I have with this light is my mic is mounted on my camera. If I wanted to use this, I would have to disconnect my Rode mic from the mount in order to mount this, which is why, brings us full circle, I use my portable camera and I just connect it to my side view on my camera. So while I love this light, super powerful, it's just not, if I have to choose between good sound or good lighting, I can make good lighting work. Good sound can be difficult. So there's that. The other thing that I use is a DJI gimbal for B-roll. Let me grab that for you. This is my DJI gimbal. Love him. I love him. I paid almost $800 for him, so I have no choice but to love him. I don't use him as often though. I wish I could use him more, but again, because my camera is so bulky, the balance on this thing can kind of be a headache. Getting it out, calibrating it. This is a tool that you only want if you actually are up leveling your content. This is great for stabilizing your footage, great for getting movement when you're recording solo because you can download the app and you can put keys on it. And like, I don't want to get too techie with you guys, but yeah, it's a great tool if you are going to be recording alone a lot and you want to up level your content by using movement. If you want to get really smooth and like crisp B-roll, I really love using my gimbal for that. But for travel, it's not ideal because you have to carry it with you on the plane. It's not recommended that you put it under. Also, there's a learning curve if you've never used gimbals before. So again, this is like a next level tool. Okay, what else do we use? Batteries. You need at least a couple of batteries. I believe I have a total of 4 batteries for my camera. I'm always on the go, and the last thing that I want is to run out of battery and not have any backups, especially since this year I have been contracted quite a bit for content creation using my actual DSLR camera. So I need to make sure that I have backups. So plenty of batteries. We already talked about adapters, so SD cards, highly recommend that you have at least a couple of SD cards. I use 128s. I understand that can be an investment. Just know that if you're recording in 4K, it is going to take up a lot of space. Build up to it if you have to. The next thing that I highly recommend that you get if you don't have them already, I love these. I got them at Goodwill actually. Blue light glasses. I was having major migraines for the longest time. If you're in the content creation space or if you are in the digital space, period, we spend a lot of time on our computers. Protect your eyes, okay? If you don't have glasses or don't wear glasses, get blue light glasses. They have really changed the game for me. Again, I was having a ton of migraines and I started using these, and that's definitely been reduced significantly. One thing I did want to add is this is my handy dandy Joby Action tripod. I love it so much I actually got 2. It is my go-to. I do take this every time that I travel because it is just so sturdy. Like, look at these legs. It has a total of 4 different heights that you can add to it. It does have attachments for your phone. It has attachments if you want to record on your DSLR vertically. It's just a great tripod, sturdy tripod. I can't tell you how many times this thing has fallen. She's that girl. I love her. Soundproof Headphones. These are just my AirPod Maxes. I also have Beats, which I love. If you are a busy mom, you know I don't have to go into depth with you. Get soundproof headphones so that you can work without hearing everything that's going on that's not an emergency. If it's an emergency, it needs your attention. But if it's not and it doesn't require your immediate attention, soundproof headphones are gonna keep you in the zone. The next piece of gear that is super duper important that you cannot live without. I cannot live without this. I have at least 4 of these and I'm already due to get another one. This is a 2 terabyte external hard drive. I I have a love-hate with Lacey. If I'm being honest, I have a love-hate relationship with Lacey. Once you've been using it for a while, the cable will go bad on you. So I just bought an extra cable that now I use, and it's nice and long. The Lacey is an external hard drive, okay? If you don't know what an external hard drive is, it is basically a storage space outside of your actual computer where you house all of your content. For example, I upload my content into here. I use Final Cut Pro, so I save my library on here. Why do I do that? Because Final Cut Pro allows you up to, I believe, 3 different devices where you can use that one subscription. I do use Final Cut Pro. I've been using it since high school. I've been using Final Cut Pro for a very long time, but I have also used Adobe Premiere. My problem with Adobe Premiere is it's not as compatible with Mac, and it does have a tendency to crash. So I decided to just make the investment and pay for Final Cut Pro. I do have plugins that enable me to be more efficient with my editing, and that's what I use. But I save that library onto my external hard drive in the case that I need to edit this from another device. I can do that, right? I'm not losing any of my original data because it's all in here. I do record in 4K, meaning that a 2 terabyte external hard drive is only gonna last me a month. But the thing is, these are really expensive. It is an investment depending on how serious you want to take your YouTube journey or your video creation journey. It may or may not be worth it for you. For me, it's totally worth it. I love YouTube. It's what I am pushing towards. In my mind, I am a YouTuber, so I invest like I'm a YouTuber. I need coffee. Do you need all of the gear that I have? Absolutely not. This is just the gear that I have that has made it easy for me to be consistent in creating content, for me to stylize my content. This is the gear that I've become familiar and comfortable with and I enjoy using. But do I see it developing? Absolutely. My gear list is going to grow as my channel continues growing, as my stylistic choices continue to evolve. There are things that I want, there are things that I know are going to make it easier for me to create content. Like I mentioned, a different lens. If you already have a camera and you're like, I don't necessarily have the money to invest $7,000, $8,000, $1,000 into a new camera, you probably don't need to. You probably just need a different lens. Change up the lens, use what you have. I can't stress that enough. Use what you have. Perfect your craft using the gear that you have right now. And then as you continue to grow and make money from your content creation, then you can start investing in other things. If I had to break it down into the most important things that you can have, it is a device to record on, adapter so that you have a way of uploading your content, an editing software, good audio, a stabilizer, so a tripod, and a light source. If I had to break it down, that's exactly what you would need. And that looks like this. This is literally what that looks like, because you could use this for your long form as well. That's what this looks like. Don't overcomplicate yourself, okay? Oh, and then of course the blue lamp, because we don't need headaches, okay? If you have a budget, this is what you need.